So good morning again, everyone. Here we are, and this is the former nest of the yellow jackets. These are gone. They're done. Wiped them out. It actually makes me a little nervous to be sitting here next to them. But believe it or not, we have another yellow jacket nest, ground hornets or whatever you want to call them, on the other side of the house. Nowhere near where I need to work and nowhere near where Kaylin plays, but exterminator's coming back out tomorrow and they're going to take care of those. As far as how much wood I have left in the wood yard, let's go back and I'll show you. So just that very day where I said I was probably going to run out of wood, the neighbor texted me and said, hey, we're putting in a pool and we got this maple tree that's in the way. So he just had this maple cut down. So this area that I had cleared is now filled with another maple tree. And the butt log's over there, butt log, whatever it is, the trunk is sitting over there waiting to be cut up. He also had an apple tree cut up, and I'm going to use that for our smoker and cook with it. But there's more wood, and I never even got to this pile here that came from my buddy Paul's house, which is where I'm going today. We're going to head back there and get some more truckloads of, or trailer loads of his trees, and get his yard cleaned up and be done with that. But no way I'm running out of wood. Coming up, I've got that cleanup. I have another pin oak over at my mother-in-law's house. I have 2 trees behind my dad's house. He's getting all that wood that I have to cut down. And I have 3 pine trees at a nursing home that a friend wants me to take down. So it's all just kind of stacking up. Stacking up, like, you know, because wood stacks. Okay, all loaded up, got the trailer, got the tractor in the trailer, all ready to go over to my buddy Paul's house and get another load of logs. And got a tag along over here. This is my friend Steve. He's all the way up from Texas. We grew up together and went to school together. He's gonna probably supervise and do absolutely nothing. Tractor's doing all the work. So, anyway.
Do my job that I normally do.
Yeah.
Supervise.
I'm just here to supervise.
You over there. You over there. You over there.
Pick those logs up.
Get out of here.
Put them in the trailer. All right. Paul's house. All right, well, I'm back. And that is about the largest load I've had in this dump trailer. This thing amazes me. Yeah, probably one of the best pieces of equipment I own is this dump trailer right here. And, you know, put a little bit in the back of the truck there. That truck amazes me too. Anyway, let's get her dumped. That's always fun to watch. That did it. All right, so time to unload what's in the truck. It's a decent load. It's not the biggest load I've had in here, but it's pretty decent sized chunks. And we're going to talk about the Harbor Freight truck bed unloader. There are, at the very least, some very mixed reviews of the Harbor Freight truck unloader. And I have made it work for me, and let me show you how I have made it work, because it can be frustrating. Let's take a look at it. All right. So one of the biggest frustrations is when you're using the Harbor Freight truck unloader, a lot of your load might get stuck in the side of the truck bed. So I built these walls. They're just plywood and 2x4s, leftover crap that I had lying around, put some hinges on it, and made these doors. I made these doors so that as I crank this out, the doors hold the material until it falls off the end, so it doesn't fall off back here on my legs and all over. It also is very handy if I'm unloading a load of gravel. I can have it just come right off the middle here and go right into the bucket of the tractor if I need to. But let me just show you how well this works. I'm not sure what your view was there. Looked like the camera got moved as I was unloading, but these are huge pieces. And truck bed's clean. All I did was crank it out. No way I could lift that by myself. I mean, that's how big that piece is. Yeah, no way I can lift that. That's several hundred pounds. So yeah, Harbor Freight truck unloader. If you help it, it'll help you. Well, there you go. It's all unloaded. That was a big load. Small load tomorrow. Same thing, different day. We'll go over, get the rest of what's in his yard. Now I got some splitting and cutting and stacking to do. Well, cutting, splitting, and stacking. Anyway, get back at it tomorrow. All right, on the way home from Paul's with the last load. That is 5 total loads, trailer loads of firewood from that job. That is fantastic. I'm going to be a busy boy splitting some wood for a long time here. Probably well into the winter. But gonna get it home, get it dumped, go back, get the tractor, and call it a day. Good morning, boy, is it a good morning. It is beautiful, it is cold, it is crisp. It woke up, it's 45 degrees this morning. Now this is what I run into here. Okay, so my neighbor had a couple trees taken down. I told you he had that maple tree and he had the apple tree. Well, now here they are. And I got the apple tree cut up into tiny chunks so I can use that for cooking, and then the maple needs processed. But I make a mess and then it gets in the way. So now I'm building this bin to put the apple wood in so I can keep it, I don't know, somewhere. Anyway, I've just got to get things more organized because you saw the mess in the driveway. I got to get that processed too. So I'm going to pick up my dad, Mr. Stacker, and he's going to help me stack this wood and probably fill up these last 2 bins today, hopefully, and get the driveway cleared out. Go get my dad. Big one in the middle.
That's about it.
That did it.
That's amazing.
What, that we fit it all in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. That's a lot of apple. That'll cook for a while.
Huh, I guess.
Now the question, will the tractor lift it?
Oh yeah.
And then the second question is, where do I put it?
Where are you gonna put it? That's the big question.
well, that's a good amount of cleanup. We got some stuff done. All that maple's done. It's all processed. Actually, that whole maple tree from the neighbors is now processed completely. So I'm cleaning up these pallets where we stack the rounds, because the next order of business is I have got to make more room for stacking wood. I'm going to gravel all this area. I cut down these 2 small trees. That whole space in there is going to be another wood bin. Put another couple cords in there. So we did a good job stacking over here. We still have a little bit of room, but that'll be it for this week. See you next week. We're going to get this done. I've got still a mess of wood in the driveway. It's got to be taken care of. So that's next week before the wife gets too upset. See you then.